Travis Hunter is the real deal. He single-handedly saved Jackson State's season and kept the undefeated 11-0 streak going on heading into the SWAC championship game, which you'll see me at on December 3rd. Let's talk about it after the bumper. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on the JeffLightsYjr. YouTube channel. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Now, Travis Hunter, if you don't know, now you know. Travis Hunter, he broke onto the scene, obviously, as an elite high school recruit, the number one player in the country. Chooses Jackson State. Star power goes through the roof because, of course, all the black people love Travis Hunter for making that decision. He made a decision that will last a lifetime, right? Like that's way bigger than himself. Then, he was quiet most of the season because he was hurt. He didn't play a whole lot. Finally starts playing, gets his first pick and his first touchdown last week. And then to follow up that performance, he just ups the ante. 2 catches for 49 yards? 2 catches for 49 yards and a touchdown. And then an interception that he returned for a touchdown. Single-handedly won the game for Jackson State, 24-13 win over Alcorn State. Travis Hunter outscored Alcorn 14 or 12. He scored 12 points with the 2 touchdowns. And the one, I have to show it because the catch was ridiculous. They had to review it. They didn't know if it was a catch. Let's go ahead and show it. This is via ESPN, so fair use, ESPN. This was Travis Hunter's touchdown catch. Look at the toe. Come on, bro. Come on, man. This kid is ridiculous. He is a different kind of athlete. He is a different kind of specimen. He was trending on Twitter. He was trending on Twitter because of his performance, because of the way he went out there and balled out, because of the way he impacted the game, because of the way he quite frankly won the game. He won the game for JSU. And then this was the interception, the pick 6. Let me go ahead and show that. Hold on. Hit that thumbs up button up, by the way. Let me go ahead and show the pick 6, and then we'll get into it. That is how special this young man is. That is what. Now, I can't act like I'm not even going to fake the funk, because the young man, let me say his name. Let me make sure I say his name right. Montario Hunt. He bombed on Travis a couple times. Did y'all see that? Montario Hunt. Alcorn wasn't afraid to go at Travis. And Coach McNair spoke about that in his post-game press conference. Shout out to the Blue Bloods because I was able to see it via him. But he was like, yo, we're not scared to go at anybody. That decision, the pick 6, that was just a bad throw. That was just a bad decision. But Alcorn didn't shy away from trying to go at Travis. And that was honestly the first time Trey Lawrence hit a couple of deep ones to Montario Hunt. And honestly, that was like in the few games that Travis has played, nobody's really challenged him like that. Nobody's really like made him work during a game. And Alcorn did. And they had some success. But as you see, they also had some bad luck. They also found out you got the full Travis Hunter experience in Lorman, Mississippi yesterday. You got the full Travis Hunter experience. And that's the thing. The young man is only going to continue to get better each and every single game. The 2 games potentially, let me say potentially. The potentially, we know there's 1 game for sure left, but the potentially the SWAC championship game, which I will be in attendance for, and potentially the Celebration Bowl. I think you're only going to see his play continue to get better. I think you're only going to see him continue to grow. The man is still a freshman, and he's only a freshman that's played in, Texas Southern, Alcorn, FAMU. He's played in like 4 or 5 games. He's only played in like half the season. He missed 6 straight games, 7 straight games. He's only played in like 4 or 5 games, and he still is a true freshman. He still is learning the game. He is still, like, at this point in the season, people be like, oh, you're not a freshman anymore. Yeah, but that's when you have 10, 11 games under your belt. He's got like 4 or 5. That's it. That's only half a season. And so as you see, and then the fact that you had take a few of those games, he never got tested. He never got a ball thrown his way. And so now you're seeing teams not being afraid to test him. And then in some cases, he's making them pay. A pick six is making him pay. Last week, the pick against Texas Southern made him pay. And so you're taking your chance. And it's not a high percentage when you go after the young man, but he continues to showcase his special ability. We've talked a bunch because he hadn't played a lot this year. We talked a bunch about the deals, at least I have, about the deals that he's made in the off the field, right? Teaming up with a bunch of Black-owned companies, starting his YouTube channel that's up near 100,000 subscribers in like a month, right? Doing all the cool things that he's doing, just the inspiration, all the autographs that he signs after each and every single game, home or away. Home or away. The man takes 10, 15, 20 minutes just signing autographs already as a true freshman. And this is before he made, before this week. And now this week you go out and make the plays. This week you go out and prove why you were the best high school player in the country. Prove why you're one of the best players in the country, period. Like, we haven't seen a player in college football, at least that I don't remember, since Miles Jack really be this efficient on both offense and be a go-to receiver on offense, possibly your best receiver, and then go out there and make plays on defense like the pick six, making dudes miss, all kinds of just crazy stuff. Yes, he got bombed on a couple of times, but that's part of the position. Everybody gets bombed on. Everybody gets passes caught on them when you're a cornerback. It's about learning. Now that he's got some action. Now, and the thing is, the fact that he got bombed on a couple of times in the Alcorn game, maybe that'll have folks thinking they'll test him. And maybe that'll end up with him making a few more plays like that pick six. You never know. You never know. Test him if you want to. Test him if you want to. It could end up really, really ugly, as Alcorn saw yesterday with that pick six. Because without those two touchdowns from Travis and the extra points made by Mr. Mata, I mean, Jackson State's offense was in the dump. Jackson State couldn't do anything on offense. Savion Wilkerson had 21 carries, only averaged about 3 yards per carry. Shador quite possibly had his worst game as a starting quarterback at Jackson State. Now, you got to remember, Shador's won 22 games in 2 years as a starting QB at Jackson State, and he quite possibly had his worst performance yesterday. Up there, it's top two or three with the Celebration Bowl performance from last year. And they still were able to win by 2 touchdowns because they had 12 and Alcorn did not. I'll do a full breakdown on a call-in show about the game itself because Jackson State, albeit they're 11-0, albeit they're headed to the SWAC championship games, there's a couple of chinks being shown in the armor. And trust me when I say this, North Carolina Central sees that. North Carolina Central is going to come to play. North Carolina Central is going to be one of the best teams you play this season. And with those chinks in the armor starting to show, we're going to have to dive into that. And I'll have to hear from you all about what that means moving forward, going in. And can you tighten that up in the SWAC championship game before you get, possibly, if you do what you're supposed to do, before you possibly get to Atlanta for the Celebration Bowl? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Jeff Lightsy. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter at JLightsy7. Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at JLightsy7. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out, and I will see you next time. Peace.